Hi, good afternoon. Our lesson for today is about rhetorical tetrahedron. But before that, let us learn about rhetoric. Rhetoric is the art of persuasion using speech. Well, actually, others say that this is all about communications, whether speech or, speaking and writing. And your goal here is to persuade people. This is one of the three ancient arts of discourse or communication, and it aims to study the capacity of a writer or speaker for informing, persuading, or motivating particular audiences in specific situations. So basically, in rhetoric, we want people to say yes to us. We want people to do what we ask them to do. Let us learn about the rhetorical triangle plus medium, design, kairos, and genre, or rhetorical tetrahedron. Let's start with Aristotle's rhetorical triangle, the famous logos, ethos, and pathos. Logos is the logic of the message. It entails statistics, figures, numbers, basically anything that will motivate us using numbers, or basically what our mind or left brain will tell us, and that would make us say yes because we know that that's really right based on what our left brain tells us. When it comes to ethos, or the credibility of the author, we are talking about the elements that compose that particular aspect which makes the author or the speaker um, you know worthy of believing. So when we see that person having the social proof, or what we heard from the reviews, we can say that we will believe that speaker. Meanwhile, pathos pertains to the emotional appeal to the audience. So here we often think about what we feel when we see that person or hear that person talking. So basically, yeah, just to recap, ethos is all about how that speaker or writer influences us in terms of credibility. Meanwhile, pathos is all about the audience and our emotions. So pathos will help us relate to the audience more because we are targeting their pain points or their emotions. Logos is all about logic. It's all about making claims, making arguments that target the author, the reader or the audience's logic. Let's now move on to the medium. So in the first topic, we talked about how information is transmitted or communicated. So in here, let's talk about the platform or the channel. This is where the information will be sent or uploaded or posted. So we talked about this already, and this is very important in the rhetorical tetrahedron. So Sean Morey, the author of the book New Media Writing, included this element to the rhetorical tetrahedron instead of just the triangle. Meanwhile, design, according to Straight School of Design, is the process of imagining and planning creation of objects, systems, buildings, vehicles, and others. It is also about the creation of solutions for people. So basically, design makes use of visuals or elements to come up with solutions for people. And this is also a very important element of the rhetorical tetrahedron, because in new media writing, we are not just talking about words. We are not just talking about the information, but we consider the particular visual that we will be using. Lastly, we also talk about genre. And genre is a category of artistic, musical, or literary composition characterized by a particular style, form, or content. This is very, in layman's terms, we call it the kind or the type of visual or literary piece or artistic piece. So when we know what genre we will create, we will have a better idea of how we will communicate that based on that particular genre. So that's it for this part of the rhetorical tetrahedron lesson. I'll see you again in the next part. Thank you.